It's lagging earlier. I don't know why. Weird. One second. Uh, bu- bu- Delicious. Hi guys. Welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to continue on the Afric class. I brought the Comric and the Oceanic onto my single player world. I will finish them here. I've done a bit of work on Oceanic's hull. She needs to be greatly updated. She didn't have a bilge keel before, and she looked really weird. So I've been updating that. Looks much better already. Been updating a bunch of stuff. Got tons of fixes that I need to do by Sven. And I've also added the payload signs and taller doors and smaller stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna focus on the Afric class today. Hello MC Ships, hello Railer, hello Caleb, hello Wolfgang, hello Bannerboy, hello Volpix. You should also do 1914 version of Oceanic. I should, yeah. I will do it. Hello Darley, welcome. Alex is suffering. Can't open the stream correctly. Alright. What are we going to do today? Well, since last stream I finished the crew quarters. So these are now like this. Looks like this. It's pretty boring. Nothing really new there. This here. And I've also almost finished this area back here under the poop, not the poop deck, yeah, the poop deck. Potato locker is in here, so that's very exciting. Hello Alex. Finally joined. Finally decided to stop by, huh? But yeah, this is the third class area under the poop. This is the steering gear. We need to design one of these new ones here. Oops. We used a older version of the steering gear that we did for Teutonic, and we've used that for like... How many ships has it been since Teutonic? So many, like 20 plus at least. We used them for all the livestock ships. We used them for... yeah, those were the only ones actually. Hello Pedro. Hello Hamus. So we'll do this in a bit. We done that. Okay, I need to... I'm not gonna do the third class cabin spaces. I'm gonna do those very last at the end when I finish the entire class, because these are very different on the first 3 ships and the last 2 ships, so we'll do those later at the same time. Let's do the bridge. These layouts here. It's so tall. Oh my god, wait, what? That is not good. Good lord. This is how it is in real life with me. Oh fucking. There we go. One of those here. Why were they so tall? Because on Afric they were very tall. Fucking thing. Where is it? Here. They were really tall, high up. Oh, here's some cool stuff. Here's Svevik. Most of her photos while she was wrecked. Then they blew her up, blew her in two. This is the abandoned bow section, which was like completely destroyed within a few days. It's really cool. And then this is the stern section towed to Southampton. They're gonna remove this. A lot of this section actually. They're gonna remove this entire piece here. Yeah, this entire thing they're gonna remove. Yeah, you can see that here. This is a very unique view. You normally don't see these spaces in here, so that's very cool. But those 1, 2. Yeah, that's three photos that are like exact. Okay, I should be back. Am I back? I think I am back. I'm gonna go back a little bit just in case. They removed this section here. Then they started constructing a new bow section in Belfast. Over there is where Titanic and Olympic were built, but this is like the other side of the yard. And it's really funny because they painted the letters on the end of the bow. And here is the lovely Gothic in the background. And then they towed the bow to Southampton. They docked it here for a bit, which is very funny. Is that the Asturias? No, is it? Alex, is that Asturias? It looks like her. Svevik. Why are there stairs in the cargo holes in the third-class dining room? Are they yes, they are removable. I don't know what that one is though. And I love also how it cans forward. So then they're gonna bring it into the dock here. I forgot what the dry dock was called. And then they connect it. Connected. This is such. I love that this happened. It's such a fun maritime story. They painted the whole. I wonder if they like scraped the stern color or paint off. This is primer, I think. And then it painted it black again. And now she's away. This is such an ugly photo. But that's because she doesn't have any cargo. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, I also prefer the old bow. Oh yeah, we're gonna have kitty time. Here's Oscar. He's enjoying his stay. Mandalorian. Is that that's a puzzle? Nice. It's Melody. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love it when cats are stacked on top of each other. Oscar is doing a pitiful attempt at a loaf. He needs to bring those feet in a bit more. Oh, what was this one called? Well, Bix, I forgot which one this was called. Which one this was? Here's Oscar. And then that one as well. I forgot what the two new kiddies are called. These two. I don't. We almost got a new cat recently, but my dad said no. Well, I mean, you have so many cats, Alex, already. BB-8. BB-8 was the little one, the newest one. What was the third one called, though? Free! Free is a lot! I won't hear any arguments to the contrary. Frank, Richard, Cookie, Mike are visitors. Yeah! Exactly! It's so many. But you can never have too many cats, to be fair. How the fuck would you fit anything inside this wheelhouse? What was the plan here? I think they enlarged this wheelhouse on the other ships. One of them at least. We just have 11, Jesus Christ. Yeah, whatever. Fine. That's lit up. Wheelhouse? Now we gotta do this room. Or this space. Did the other boats have any tiles? I don't care about the Oceanic right now. She's so old. Delphi it is then. Well, she doesn't count either. We need to check Georgie because she has the bridge deck house. Okay, she has the okay. We'll do it like this. We'll do boop. How's your 3-1 going? I haven't worked on it in a while. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I worked on it earlier today, but I only did some slight layouts. Tyler, your grandma has 10. That's a lot. Alfie, Max, Holly, Lois. Holly, Lois had 4 kittens each. Remember that Toya, Meatloaf, Something Wong, Gingy 2, Michael, that's all. Yeah, that's all. I think if you have more than 2 pets, that's a lot. I'm not saying it's wrong to have that many pets, but like I think it is a lot. And I don't think it's weird for me to think that. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Sven something here. You know when they first started using the fleur-de-lis tiles? I think I saw you use them in your Oceanic. So could I use them on my Afric class as well? Nothing there. In that case, we can use these awesome target blocks. I've missed these tiles a lot. Michael, Latoya, Meatloaf, Something Wong, Janet, Michelle, Ginji? Ronnie? Ginji 2. Reggie. Nice. You finished your 181 nomadic, hell yeah. Okay, now we await. What happened? Oh. I'm gonna break a lot of lamps, so I'm gonna do this. They don't break. They were both ginger, of course, of course. Uh-oh. Hey, Rilhon, can you give me a number between 1 or 4? 2. No. Little Bean Latoya. That sounds like a early White Star ship that they chartered in like early 1871. And then it ran aground and it killed like 50,000 people. I can just imagine that being a video. It's like White Star's dark, surprisingly dark history before Titanic. It's just like all these obscure chartered ships that no one knows about. And that all had like super terrible endings. Wait now. Yep. Oh. Get a 2-funnel ship. Yay! I love 2-funnel ships, they're my favorite. I'm confused here. What did I do? Captain is here. Chief officer, first officer, second officer, third officer, fourth officer. Then this is the toilet, but we still need a bath. Wait, what was it here? Oh, VC baths. Oops, okay, so it's both. That's okay. Okay. That's gonna be tight, step bro. Oh no. Oh no. You're the top like 5 ships or 4 funnels. Well, Bremen, Big 4, Queen Elizabeth. Who else had 2? I don't know. Probably some. Oh, Majestic I had as well. Kitties, it's like a void with some white sprinkled in. We briefly had a cat when I was very young, but my brother was extremely allergic, so the cat had to be rehomed. No, sorry. Wait, what if I do a... Because the reason why I have 2 blocks here is because on this one, there's a staircase here. I think it goes up. To the navigating room. I don't see why it... Oh, it might go down actually. Why would it go down? Why would it lead down? Why would they need to access these spaces? They would just have staircases on the outside. So that probably went up. I'm pretty sure. Must be here. That means the wheelhouse is gonna be this wide. I don't know if that will work. That's probably gonna be too wide. I think so. Let's say medic here. Maybe. I think It's a little bit too wide. That's they added those screens later. Europa, I don't care. Blemen. I don't care. I pronounce things the way I want. See Arabic. Yeah, well, this is how wide we will do it maximum. Oh, I know about Europa. That means there must be a staircase here. Here. And that means we can't do this, because the staircase needs to be on this side. And that means there must be a space here. So we have to do this. Maybe, oh yeah, I think I know. Maybe, this is so fucking tough. I will have to do trapdoors, but I'm just thinking like, with the staircase here, how is that gonna work? It will probably go that direction up. I wonder if it goes directly into the wheelhouse. But whatever the case, it will just look like this, because we have the trapdoors here now. I usually do on all my staircases that I have the spruce trapdoors on the sides, but we can't do this now because these are in the way. So I think I just have that staircase be super castrated. Yeah. Yeah, Rotterdam isn't... I like Rotterdam, but she isn't the most attractive of ships, honestly. Especially with her ugly draft. He looks best in paintings, honestly. Do 2 funnels work for a 349 blocks long ship? 2 funnels work for all kinds of ships. But yes, yeah, definitely do that. I pronounce Olympic Steven. What? If you put stare at the bath entrance on the left. Like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. No, wrong side. Here. This is how I'll do it. In fact, my old name is Steven. Yeah. Even Steven. And do that. And on the inside we have the oak wood. These officers' quarters are very small. They're smaller than Georgic's. Also, you may be wondering, when am I gonna finish the, what's her name? Comric? The answer is, I don't know. I would kind of like to finish Comric and Afric class relatively close to each other so I can have them be released consecutively. Like, I have Comric release 1 week, then the week after we have Afric, Medic and Persic in one video because they're so similar, and then we have another video that week after. Are we back? I think we are back. I forgot what I said. Here's another thing that bothers me. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's just 4. Oh, that works. Wait, maybe it was 5 on the other ones. Please don't be, please don't be, please don't be, please don't be. Please don't be 5. Two, 3. It looks like there's 4. 1, probably 1 there. 1, 1. Why are there so many shit photos? 1, 2. I think there are 4 medic. I don't see why it would be any different than Afric. Why did the bridge wings bend? Because there were camber and this was meant to like force the water that collects up on the decks to go out to the sides and fall off. So the water didn't collect in the middle of the ship and cause structural damage. It's why we have roofs. Be like that. Okay, well I'll do 4. Yeah, that now works. Wow. And we'll do what are they called? Shelf wall there. We put the furniture in. There's no door. Here, I think. Yep. I like how they drew doors on like certain areas of the plan, but and here and stuff, but not most of it. Lazy fuckers. Oh my god, can I show this bean, Alex? Can I show it? Gave up on doors. I would too, to be fair. This is a bean that Alex made. This is so cute. Based on... What was the ship she was based on, Alex? But this is the Karlskrona, as it's pronounced in Swedish. Karlskrona or Karlskrona. Which translates to Charles Crown. It's a Swedish city. It's so cute though. Bohuslän, okay. Bohuslän. No one understands the Swedish I speak. Bohuslän is the what is it? The municipality which Stockholm is located in. I'm pretty sure. Bohuslän. No, it's not. That's the opposite. That's is that not Gothenburg? I think it is. Yeah, it's Gothenburg. I'm stupid. Does it? I'm so bad at geography, I couldn't be bothered. Hello, Eclipse. Just steal this sign here, actually. Why would I do any work? Oh. Okay. Kapten. Chief Officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First Officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shut up. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I was on a spot trip yesterday and well, we got home today. It's my third ever time I go to the spa. It's really rare, and it's like it's the best thing in my life that I know. Actually do. Yeah, it was really nice. We ate some nice food because we celebrating my grandma's 80th birthday and my uncle's 50th birthday, because they their birthdays are like a week apart, so we usually do them quite close to each other. That's probably gonna be a window here and here, or porthole, sorry. But yeah, it was lovely. We brought the entire family. We were 11 people in total. It was me, my brother, my mom, my dad, my grandma, which is my maternal grandma, so it's my mom's mom, my mom's or my grandma's, how should I say it, boyfriend-ish? Used to be, at least. It's been kind of on off for the last like 25 years. But we pretty much see him as part of the family, so he usually always comes to events like that. And then we have my grandma's brother and his, I guess, girlfriend. Sounds weird to say girlfriend to people that are older, you know, even though it's that's what it is. And then of course we also have my uncle and his 2 kids and one of his kids' boyfriend. And yeah, that's about it. A lot of people. It was great. It's not often at all that we get to do one of those like big family gatherings, vacations, what have you. So I treasure the times we are together. Okay, furniture time. Captain had his own VC and bathroom here. Yeah. Little bastard. Oh, you're right, that's what we need. Can you not do this to me? More views. That's a cute bean. Rilhon got hair did and nails did. I did not do that, but almost. I did my first ever ice bath, so that was exciting. Horribly painful, like at first, but I did it like 4 times, and it was pretty nice. After a bit, so me and your uncle David share birthdays. Oh. Hello, Gus. You share a birthday with my twin brother. That would make sense, yeah. But I guess technically twins could have separate birthdays if one of them comes out a little bit later than the other. Can actually do these. There's an ice bath. You go into the sauna or a warm room or warm pool, heat up, then you go into a really cold bath and to cool down. And it has a very nice like effect on you. I don't know, I can't describe it. It's really nice. My mom and dad does the ice bath, but outside, and I've always like thought of them as psychopaths pretty much, but no, it's nice. You just have to be brave, and you can't hesitate, because then you can't do it. You can't like stop halfway, and you need to just force yourself to go all the way down. Rilhon, in the 5,000 subscriber screen you were on SPC, you saw everyone ships except mine. Will you be able to join again today? Not today. Maybe someday. We'll see. Me trying to press the Titanic, so oh my god. Just 8 ice. It was not the American Ice Agency, but I would eat ice, like, to make sure it wasn't there anymore. If I could. Let's have a bed. We can have it here. Lois wants food. Of course she does. Her greed sickens me. Right hand, so we have this here. No. Slab. We have sign. With this. Nope, wrong. Here we go. Boop, boop. No. There we go. Guess we're not doing an outside wall then. Didn't really work there. Anything else? Nope. Captain is done. Okay, let's do the officers. Let's do them one by one. All these things. We have a little desk here. Sofa here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's do that instead. Do this little chair. Good. This guy has to jump to get into his bed. First officer, he gets a larger cabin. Good for him. Good for him. I'm gonna put in the. Let's do one every piece of furniture at the same time. Desk. Will you be doing Oceanic 2 today? Oh, maybe. We'll see later, but probably not. I'll probably be focusing on Afric today. What is she saying? Just strutting. That's what it's called. The song. Welcome back, Alex. Lois has been given food. Like I said, her greed sickens me. Gotta have a photo of His Majesty, the King, to wank off every morning. We just have these 2 rooms left here. Victoria was still alive in 1899. She died in January. Yeah, she did. That is true. I always forget who followed her. Was her son George the Fifth, right? And then no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Because by Titanic's time, there had become a new king. That was George the Fifth, I think. Queen Victoria. Oh yeah, Edward. Okay, Edward the Eighth. He came after her, and then after him was George the Fifth. He came about in 1911. Okay, it was around the time of the Olympics maiden voyage that they would have celebrated his coronation. Or it would have been like a few days after, probably. And he died in 36, and then the Nazi king came about. What's his name? Edward the... No, this is Edward the Eighth. Edward the Seventh, yeah. Nazi king. He supported the Nazis. Then is George the Sixth. Then we have this little queen that no one remembers. No one knows who this is. And then we have, of course, Charles III, which is everyone's favorite. Everyone loves this guy. One of the hottest people in the world. The world's lowest living animal is a gay tortoise named Jonathan. Yeah, Edward VIII was good looking. But he's featured a lot in the Crown show. Basically, there was a plot between him and Hitler. Because he abdicated the throne because he wasn't allowed to marry his wife. She was an American and a divorcee, so the British government didn't allow him to marry her, and so they forced him to abdicate. So then his brother became king. British history, Rilhon. I know this better than Swedish history, I don't know why. I don't know if that's good or bad. But yeah, during the World War II, there was a plot between Edward the Eighth and Hitler. If Hitler was given free rein to bomb Britain and subjugate it, he would reinstate him as king, I think was the idea. That was the whole thing. It was revealed long after World War II. He like traveled to World War II, traveled to Nazi Germany, and a state visit, visited Hitler. He reportedly really liked him. Hello, Sven. Is that this done? I think it is. Also, Sven, I saw what you wrote. Oh, they're gonna try and leech you of that money. Sven, I'm trying to decide when I start doing the fleur-de-lis tiles. Because I added them on my Oceanic earlier and I thought they looked really nice, but I'm kind of scared to if I'm gonna use them by the... Okay, by this point. Also, I was working on improving her hull a bit, so I've been sculpting here. Hello, Swedish YouTuber that builds ships and imitates Trump perfectly. I am the best Trump impersonator. No one does it as best as me. Everyone keeps saying so. They come up to me and say, "Sir, you're the best Trump impressionist. You're the absolute best." Even Crooks, Hillary Clinton, and Steve Joe come up to me and they say, "Donald, you're the absolute best." And I still ignore M12. Of course they were. I got lightheaded from that. Shouldn't do that. Lazuli says I have the same English accent like you. What? Do I? I have a Swedish accent. Go again. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do some fucking detective work here. We need to it's definitely tiles. I like that they put this here. Certified for use and navigate in the ship. Yeah, thank you, ChatGPT. We need this. We need someone to scan this image. I mean, they have, but like, they must be able to get a higher quality version of this. Okay, I see, Sven, I see. Maybe I should also do that. It's not often you see wheelhouses in photographs. This is oceanic, by the way, guys. You gotta download it and it's high quality. I think I did download it, or... I mean, it is 2700 pixels, so... We're back? I think we're back. Are we back? Yours is 33k. if I do this? Nope, still that same size, Sven. Can you like upload it to Drive or something? This, look at the pixels. Okay, there is a difference there. Not much. I need to get to the bottom of this. I mean, this one is 10,000. You said 33k. Cent, okay. Let's try this. Not 10,000. Yeah, no, it's the same as this one here. What if we do some funny... Oh, rave. I love that you're updating Oceanic's hull. Yeah, she needed it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh. I didn't do much. Yep, yeah. And E260 wasn't used by this point. So... fuck it, why not? Seems like one dark color and white with white dominating. What if I just do it? Let's just do it. Why not? Why not? Why not? You know? Why not? Have Oceanic and Afric class be the first ships with these tiles. Just do it. Please. Bridge planks and stone stairs. And then it was stripped mangrove wood with target. Oh, I missed this. What happened here? Oh, okay. Not wood, it's logs. Oops. Here we go. Also, did you add a dado to the crew area and the new dado paneling type? Do you mean here? Should I do this instead, do you think? I'm just thinking, should I do this fancy paneling or should I just do this simple? Because I've never seen this fancy paneling with a dado. The simple one. Okay. I'll do that real quick then. I did do the fancy paneling inside these rooms, because the engineers would have had very fancy stuff, so... But that also means that they should have the tiles, they shouldn't have the carpets anymore. So I need to fix that too. Then on this side I just did steel walls here. Probably shouldn't just do steel walls, I should probably do paneling for most of it. We can do paneling from here. I know that they used steel walls around laboratories and stuff. That's what they did on Titanic. Then they had steel around hatches and stuff. Yeah, it's laboratories casings. Yeah. Oh fuck. No. Hospitals and pantry. Not all pantries. On Olympic the pantries were panel, I think. Maybe it changed. Also this would have been the baker shop, so it would have been steel. There we go. I love sheet metal. Hello Yeti Crafty. Alex, what the fuck did you do? Fuck's sake. What's my fault? It never is. Never is. And then do this here. I blame Lois for distracting me. You blame a cat! How dare you? You're evil. You're evil. I hate animals. Let's fix this here. Yeah, that'll do. We just need to add in the data here as well. Replace spruce wood, smooth quartz with okay. Replace spruce wood, stripped acacia wood. Replace smooth quartz with orange terracotta. Let's open there so we can do helps too fat. I think it's shipping, Alex. The ship is sinking. No, I did it wrong. Blame Lois. Blame Lois. Blame Lois. Read her. It's like how they freed Svevik. Only Svevik did better than that. There we go. Alright. Down the bridge. Down this little staircase leading down. This staircase is so weird. They kinda cut into the funnel casing. It's really weird. Can't really see it here, but goes in here a bit. Goes down to this deck. Okay, what now? Yeah, oh yeah, I know what we gotta do. We gotta do the forecastle deck. And we gotta do the deck below, which was dedicated to seamen. No, stewards. Yeah, stewards. This room was added, or this deck house was added on Svevik. This wasn't here on the other ships. Except Runic. So we need to have a space for these people. And my theory... I'm such a nerd. We need a good shot here. There are some portals in the bow here. That's not there in Runic and Svevik. So I think that the stewards were probably kept there. It's like here. Like a porthole here. Here between these portholes. That's not anymore in that direction. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portholes. A little bit closer back here. And that's... Oh wow, that... Okay, that fits this compartment perfectly. But god, it's so big, like... This is tiny, like... That's this entire compartment! Or is it? No, it's... Is it? No, yeah, it's this compartment. Oh my god, that's so big. What do we do? How the fuck are we supposed to put... Doesn't... crew for this entire compartment? Sven? Alex? Help! What do I do? I'm scared. I wet myself. I think the portals are there on both sides. Yeah, Sven. These portals. Crew quarters, right? The issue is, the space here is so big, like... How could I possibly fill all of this with cabins? Or not cabins, but like crew spaces. And I think it is on the other side as well. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Larger crew lavatory and wash place. Hello, Ori, by the way. I saw you before, but I forgot to say hello. Hello. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Where do the portals start? They start... I lined them out here. They start here, roughly. So rude, I know. And they go all the way over here, roughly. That's roughly to where it ends the thing. And this was different in layout, I know. I'm wondering if, like, what if there were open spaces on the outsides, but then there were cargo spaces in the middle? Has that ever been a thing? I can't recall that being a case. What we need is bosun and mate, quartermaster, carpenter shop, carpenter, cooks, and then a large open space for the stewards. That's okay. Is this big space? Potato locker. I don't know if we need another one of those. That's already back here. Vegetable locker, I don't know. Oh, what's this? Are we back? I think we're back. Oh, is this where because the skyttaren? With the new whale thing? Yeah, it is, right? Can I share that? Or is it a dog barking? Is it a private thing? I'll download it first. Doggy. Update? Here. Instead is when they cut through the stern to bring whales up. When she became a whaler. Then they would have them on a flensing deck. I don't like that word. But yeah, she's almost unrecognizable. But yeah, here. With those rooms there, I see. It's kinda a bit like that, I guess, but... it would be nice if we could just concentrate it in the bow, but here we actually have to have the rooms be on the sides, which is really weird. This is so strange. This is what, okay, this is what I'll do. Do this. Do this. I'll save this for Svevik and Runic later, that compartment with the cargo. And now, you see this, replace beehive, crafting table, spruce slab, oak wood, chest, fletching table, loom, note block, iron block, air. Base, barrel. There we go. Oh, this is weird. Floating snow. This is all gonna break immediately. I add this in. How did I do it? Okay, I did it like that. So do boop. Earth off, move up. There we go, that's fixed. And here I'm just gonna add slabs like this, I think. Porthole. Wait, no. Let's make them the correct height. Here's one. Here's one. Okay. We have this compartment, or this little area. It's an awesome, awful sound. Okay. I was so confused about what I should do, because there would be two doors here. On. Let's see here. Is it here? Yeah, two doors. I don't think there was any on the other side. Wait, that's a door, that's a porthole there. That's probably like a bathroom. What if like we have this here. No, never mind. Fuck. I thought like there would be some laboratories here, but no, they're all here, of course. Like there would be more laboratories here, which means the seamen's area would be smaller, which means that more seamen could be down here, along with stewards on one side. Stewards, seamen. Actually, even other plans and directions don't line up. I don't know. I mean, it's different ships. This is Afric, and then this is Suevic, so genuinely don't understand. Yeah, it's not the same. It's the same class, but they... Afric, Medic and Persic were the first three members of the class. They were different from Runic and Suevic, which came a little bit later. There are some differences, like this entire thing was added on them. Door. I think that there's probably a staircase here leading down. That's the only way I can imagine that they would access these spaces. Lines up pretty nicely. And here I think it's probably a larger bathroom, probably. I don't want to do this anymore. I'll go back empty ships. I probably should skip this, shouldn't I? Should I do the refrigerating engines? Because they weren't there on Afric. They were added in a refit. Maybe I should do them for medic, like to prepare. It's gonna copy what we had on Delphi Wealthy. Sven, do you want to send that refrigeration plan again? You sent it a few times, but I always forget to save it. It was from another ship. Forgot which one though. No reason why Alex shouldn't be a captain. Rilhon, would you prefer a world where the Olympic sank on its maiden voyage, but the Titanic and Britannic survived? And the Lusitania survived the war, but the Mauretania and Aquitania did not? No, I think I like things how they were. Actually, if Titanic and Britannic both survived. Thanks, Sven. If only it could load. There we go. Mauretania and Aquitania, I'm very happy that they survived. But I think this is fine with what I have. I just have to check with your plan again. Lusitania, one of Cunard's best, is very elegant. I do agree on that, but I don't think she is my favorite of the Cunard trio. I think Mauretania and Aquitania are nicer. Rilhon, when I do deck shares on Olympic, is it the end of the world if it's not the correct number? Absolutely not, it's fine. This is such a large space for this. Good God. Were these ships really such a big step up from Delphic? Delphic tons, 8,000. Yeah, they were 3,000 tons larger, but still. They're yeah, maybe there was need for more. Stop sinking ships, Alex. Yeah, we'll have 2 of these engines. So I can. Titanic had 2. Titanic had 2 refrigerating engines. And I think she had way less refrigerated cargo in total. Let's have a look at Olympics plant as well. We get changed a bit over the years, but no, not this one. Matt will slap me. I like the interior of the Aquitania, but the exterior is so strange. Yeah, I get that. But I do love her still. Here. Brine return tank room is at the top. Then a deck below is the C2 evaporators with the pumps. And then on the tank top we have the engines themselves. It's so weird, it's so spread out. I feel like it was an afterthought. But hey, they made it work, I guess, so. I think the engines, they were in an area that wasn't like insulated. So they can be here with the portholes. As far as I can tell, there are only portholes like on the side and the front here. They can be here, and then it's probably supposed to be like an area that's separated. One second. Send some photos. That looks good, Afton. I believe your theory, well, that Western blew their budget on first and second class. It's the only reason I can imagine that they would actually downgrade one of their downgrade their like accommodations. I don't know why they would do that otherwise. I still can't get over Empress of Ireland being laid down as Empress of Germany. Today we learned. Wait here. Evaporators. This is the return tank and then these are the evaporators, I'm pretty sure. Don't care that much, honestly. This is, no one else cares in the entire galaxy. Evaporate me, mommy. No. I'm afraid not. Oh, those aren't in the like insulate, whatever. The GA arrives, you have to change it anyway, most likely. Yeah. Maybe I should do third class today. because that's the areas we do know. Maybe I just leave it like this now then. I won't add in any pipes, I'll just add in the basic machinery and then I just move that around later. Here's the return tank. We can do another wall separation here. We had a door. I don't know why we would have a door, but we have a door now. You're welcome. It's also supposed to be a storage for CO2 flasks. I think represent them like this. Did I? I don't know. CO2 flask. 1900. No, not 1800. 1900. How did they look? I guess they will look similar to today. 1910. 1920. 1930. There will probably be tubes. Let's do walls. Then a cannon on top, like this. Like two. But then I had a little bit of a wall situation going around them. Why do I know this, all this stuff? Like, this is so useless. I forget my closest family member's birthday, but I remember this shit. Wait, now let's do stack 3 minus A. There we go. Look at ceramics third class. She had fucking amazing. I love ceramic. I can't wait to build ceramic. Since her third class was gonna be nicer, I think I heard, so perhaps they balanced the budget better by making first class less over the top so their third class ones too. Who? Which ship do you mean? Oh, do you mean on Britannic? Yes, yeah, I think you guys are right on that. They didn't contract as many cabins out to other companies. Britannic didn't have any Mothers and Soon cabins. That was a company that did a few of the suites. So maybe that's probably an idea. Oh, I just want to check real quick if my theory was true. Check E deck. Sorry, Matt. No, F deck. Just want to check real quick. Yes, F deck. They all have wash basins. All third class cabins on. Okay, not all. Almost all have wash basins on Britannic. Olympic has barely any in their cabins. Hey Rain, I'm building Afric. I'm struggling. We're suffering. Suddenly craving the morning after takeaway pizza. Hell yeah. Cold pizza is great. The day after cold pizza is amazing. I love it. But everyone gives me shit for it because they're idiots. Let's do third class then, whatever. Oh my god, Alex agrees with me. That's a first. Okay. Empty Ships is doing some 3-1 action here. Olympic, very nice. Good start. I'm saving a bit here, like you could even this out a bit, but it's obviously just work in progress, but looks good so far. You're following the line plans, I see. Yeah, the lime plants there. Yeah, good. Keep it up. Looks great. Afric class. No. Photos. Medic third class 20 berth cabin. Look like this. Oh yeah, they need to be like this. Like. There's also a wash basin here. Supposed to be on that wall, but I don't care. You sound like an alien trying to sound human. What makes you think I'm not? Not really anything else I can add in here, inside here, so... We'll add lights too. Horrible sleeping together with so many people next to each other like this, but that's what they did. This is pretty much steerage, even though it's technically referred to as third class. I wonder why my scroll wheel randomly stopped working one day, because it's bad. Alex, by the way, Alex. Would it be a doll and check how many passengers that Afric and the first three sisters could carry? How many passengers? Because the accommodation plans we have don't really show the accurate number because they were changed. They were like a refit, so... Yeah, keep me updated. That's great. Let's move this door. I love Britannic too, since so much about it is speculation, but it could be... Yeah, she's fun. She's fun to think about. That's what I've been basic paneling too. Smooth quartz stairs, quartz pillar. I think this probably went in here. They do. Yep, need to add the steering gear soon. Did the medic get those cranes on her superstructure as built or in a refit? As built, I believe. I think she had them. Derrick's attached to the vents. I mean the ones on the boat deck, yeah. Yeah, I think so. What's the day though? No, it's dado. D-A-D-O. It's the when you have the lower section of a wall painted something else. Medic and fitting out, yeah. This one is smaller. Do they have a name? I know Aquatina's mother. I don't know. Probably it's like lifeboat crane. Or boat deck, I don't know. I don't know. King posts. Oh, they are on. We have these two areas. Let's do it. Medic is not a swagger ship. What is a swagger ship? So Medic now. No, I'm on... I mean, I'm doing them all, but it's gonna be kind of faint conversion work done on them all. Can we access this? Ah. Here. Stack 3 down. Stack 4 down. Little what's it called? Store in the stern. Store in the stern, store in the stern, store in the stern. I light this up because I am a benevolent god. Give her wood and deadweight capacities and how many tons of coal she burns daily, but not passengers? Of course not. Perhaps you can check like Medic and Persic as well, like all three. Why so many changes on Medic? They realized that Afric wasn't good enough, I think. She didn't have enough lifeboats. They added new ones. I think they enlarged the wheelhouse? Or maybe not, I can't remember. What else did they change? Others added on windows. 4 windows on wheelhouse. Yeah, they did enlarge the wheelhouse. Make the mast smaller here so we can fit something. Shame that the medic didn't get used as a hospital. Imagine having the HMHS medic. That would be best. There was probably a locker underneath this there. Why should this do this? I must do a custom of the medic as a hospital ship. I simply must. Just got finished doing what I think has been my most detailed ship to date. Nice, Shiki. We live and we learn and we improve. We never stop improving. $320. She carried 320. Yeah, that's quite a lot fewer. So 436 third class, because these are first. 436. That was with this added compartment. If I count it's gonna be so complicated. Whatever, I'll do that later. 320. Sounds like a good number. I will have to reduce some beds in certain cabins, I think. Made a post about on my YouTube channel. What is your thoughts? Let's check it out. Ship is a mix of Belgiland and Nederland. SS Switzerland. Woo! Love what I'm seeing. It's like Nederland and Belgiland, but better. So you seem to have fixed some of the issues I have with them. Sven. Sven is from Switzerland. He approves. Check this out, guys. Medic's library closes at 10:30 p.m. I'm gonna stay up late. You can't make me go to bed. Try me. I use a lot of debug stick. Nice. I've started doing that as well. I say use, I mean abuse. Use and abuse. Oh shit, I forgot here. Oh well. What can you do? Your third commentator now. Yeah, you better try and keep your title. Tell us about how beautiful the SS Georgic of 1885 is. Was she 85? Yeah, I think she was, right? If you don't want to do that, you can tell us how beautiful the Georgic of 1932 was. I will accept both. Those small scale ships are my favorite. 1895. What did I say? $1885, sorry, I meant 1895. My brain is short-circuiting today. It's always short, in fact, just like me. $1895. 1895, that's what I meant. I'm just destroyed. Fucking. Oh, we straight up can't have any lights here. Have to do that then. Funny part about SS Switzerland is it was meant to have 2 funnels and be more like the Big Four. Mixed with Lapland. Nice. I love the Lapland. One more Medic maiden voyage. Medic. Wait, was that gonna be a locker? I forget. Afric, 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 Afric. Money, 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 money. Oh, that's the wrong ship, sorry. Wait, what? I almost had a heart attack. Yep. I was like, why? But yeah, no, it's fine. That looks like it's not really anything. It looks like it's probably a locker. I mean, the earlier ships weren't really that. Well, they were well ventilated, but they didn't have that many vents. They didn't need as many. Although Oceanic had a lot of vents on the inside. I think she did. But it was with ships like Titanic that they really needed to start adding a lot of vents on the deck. Oh! That's a great view. Boat deck that's also off a forecastle deck. Look at that fat bow. Look at that. It's completely square. I love it. Thanks, Alex. I will save those later. A funny song. Oh, Charlie. Have you been on your date now? I hope it went well. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Not to make any ship look good. Gantry davits. I disagree, but I respect your opinion very much. They're cool. Yes, yes, yes. Charlie is now a married man. Just like all lesbians, they marry on the first date. Nice. I hated doing these windows on my build because they didn't like fully line up. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Hell yeah. Have you planned on another one? My next ship planned will be the unbuilt American 4-funnel ships Boston and Baltimore. Cool. Are they custom? Oh yeah, okay, unbuilt. They're kinda custom. All ships are customs if you think about it. Especially my ships because they're so fucking bad. Yes, the bottom was mid. Not yet, but we are definitely on a meeting in London next time. To this point that the cabins are mirrored, but then they're not here. Do this. Thanks, MC ships. Hey Darcy, you were ascending. Nice. That's what we want from music, to be fair. So that's good. I'm in the deepest bowels. I'm performing colonoscopy on Afric here, in the deepest levels. I'm sorry I said that, but you know, sometimes you gotta say what you think, you know. Say it like it is. Chatted after your exam earlier. How did it go? Hope it went well. Hello, Jack. A more detailed description says 326. Okay. Naughty boy. It's past your bedtime. You must be punished. The children must be punished. Nighty night. think it went very well, but I don't know the results day. Okay. Hope, fingers crossed. I am utterly fucking terrified. Because my thesis final draft is due on Monday. And we're not even halfway. I don't know what to do. I mean, we'll write, obviously, that's what we're gonna do for the coming days. But it's been such a pain to do. I really regret writing about what we did. It was just such a task, and it was so much. And I just want it to be over. And I don't know if I can defend it in the thesis seminar we'll have. It's gonna be brutal. I hate it. I wanna go home. We got a date Saturday and I'm excited. Yay! Everyone's having dates. Work done for the week. Just had the date of my life. I'm comfy in my room. This is perfect. I'm happy for you. Paris gonna pop in. We'll have some finbesök, as we say in Sweden. What is it called in non-Sweden? When you get visitors from fancy folk. Alex, I hope you're not pressuring Jack to join these streams. Or like suggesting he should. I don't want him to join if he doesn't want to. That's how I feel in general about people that I'm starstruck about. There we go. Hello, goated gamer. What's the paper about? It's about the Gaza conflict, Gaza genocide. I'm not gonna call it a genocide in the report because we're not allowed to be, even though it is a genocide, we're not allowed to say that. Like, we need to be neutral. And we're talking about two different newspapers and we're comparing them, seeing if they're biased and how that bias has evolved over time. Okay, Alex. Got a question. When you built Britannic, how did you get the deck plans? You should buy some from THG Matt, Titanic Honor and Glory, Matthew De Winkler. We love Matt. Olivia Rodrigo refused to take a photo with an Israel fan. I still don't know who she is, but that is very based. That's an A in my book. Bias Israel Paycheck. It's Alex. Must be hard to stay neutral in that paper. You have no idea. Especially considering the fact that I've had to read 100 plus pro-Israel articles. Do you know how hard that has been? I never want to read anything even remotely pro-Israel ever again. Let's add some doors. Speaking of Israel, let's add some doors. Oop. They should be facing out. Looked at pro-Israel Insta account today. Yeah. So it's so incredibly biased. It ignores like actual history, and it just the newspapers I'm analyzing is the Times of Israel and Middle East Eye. Now, I'm sure that Middle East Eye, in fact I know it's not, obviously not neutral either, but it's nowhere near the other one. It's just frustrating to read and heartbreaking. So many kids being killed, and they're never mentioned by the Israeli newspaper. In fact, none of you know which actually pisses me off. I'm not that gay. If you want to protest about Palestine so much, why don't you go to school in Gaza? That classic one. I love that argument because, like, if I go to Gaza, I'm gonna get blown up by Israeli bombs. I'm not gonna be like, well, I don't know. We have enough homophobia here. Why we want to go to the Middle East where we're gonna get bombed to shit by Israel? I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's just homophobia. Like, of course there are homophobic Palestinians. Of course there are. But first of all, we have homophobes everywhere. And the people that support Israel are typically always homophobes themselves. So, like, I don't, just fucking frustrating. Just because you're a homophobe, I still want you to live. I still want you to have rights. I don't want you to be blown up by an Israeli bomb. Just because you're a homophobic bigot, I don't want you to die. I don't know why it's so hard to understand. Are you allowed to say Palestine or Palestinian in the paper, or do you have to refer to them like Gaza? No, I can say Palestinian. What about MAGA homophobes? Yeah, it's kind of an oxymoron. It's not oxymoron. There's a word for when two words mean the same thing. I don't want MAGA people to die either. I don't really. Sometimes I get very angry and I get such thoughts if something terrible happens, but no, I don't want to live in a society where we kill people. I would rather we put people away in prison for the rest of their lives instead. I would prefer that. In fact, if you want to add people to your ship, build stack walls by highest of 2. Oh yeah, that's true. Israelis themselves have said that outside of Tel Aviv, the situation of Gaza is awful. Also, everyone is just ignoring the fact that your gay marriage isn't legal in Gaza. So. Or Israel, sorry. Not Gaza, I mean, I don't think it's legal in Gaza either, but... Afric class sometimes carried birds. Can you please put a chicken on board named Susan? Of course. This anvil agrees. Afric class. I love the Afric class. Hello, Lasuli. Why did they add the translating thing? You said yo, it translated to oh yeah. I don't know what language that would be, but it happened, so. It's not there. Has anyone heard anything about Jamie's last stream? I haven't, but Dooku has. Jamie talked about if Dooku could build a hull for them, so... I guess they came around, which is nice. Very nice. He probably just had some... Not just, but he probably had some... Or probably. He had some dark thoughts. But it's very... Very nice to hear that they were just thoughts and not anything else. So much... Oh god. Should someone call, like, emergency services or something, so they can take care of them? I don't know how to deal with this. I really don't. Did that one. Like, it's going like clockwork. That's such efficiency. No, you're not, Darcy. We gotta outlive these people. We can't give them what they want by ending it. That's what they want. So don't give that to them. I feel like the Greens, they gained so many seats. They rose so much. They're the same size as Labour now, aren't they? There are how many more years? Yeah, 2029. So 5 more years. They have so much time to grow in the polls, to show everyone how much better they are than fucking Labour. I hope they really seize the opportunity with these 5 years and yeah. Show the country what they can do. Labour is getting less and less popular now that Reform is in charge of a lot of places. Those places will see how bad Reform is. Yeah, exactly. We can only hope that things go that way. The elite are people like Peter Thiel, if that's how you pronounce him. And people behind the Heritage Foundation. You have Elon Musk and other billionaires. Donald Trump. The people ruling the world, pretty much. I don't know how many conspiracy theories are true. I don't know how much I believe, but like, it's you can't really doubt, or you can't really deny that there is a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we don't know of. And there's a lot of shit that we do know of. And many of these billionaires are like masterminding a lot of societal changes. I mean, we saw that when Trump was elected, he allied himself with a lot of these billionaires to try and get all these politics, all this legislation passed. I mean, the Epstein files, I mean, do I need I say more? Actually, we need to say more, because they've just ignored it. It's not crazy. Epstein file, no one talks about them anymore. And they haven't released, like, there's a million files. I don't know how many files, but so many files still redacted and classified, so it's incredible. Almost done here. Oops. Almost done, then I can reach out. There we go. We've been waiting for a month for this magnetic tutorial. Oh yeah, sorry. We'll see when that happens. A lot of reform councillors have already stood down because they didn't know what they were getting into. That's so funny. Love that. I'm supposed to put that. Alright. Now I can flip. Say the line, Bart. Flip that dick. Yay! Ta-da. Yep. Now I need to fix all these doors. It's gonna take 10 years. I'm gonna head out now. Okay, bye Ori, good night. Thank you for coming today. Ugh. Goes to this point. Add signs. The mouse with real quick, okay? As you should, to be fair, as you should. Do this one. Oh, I can. Not that one. Too complex. The mouse video is too complex. How's that? Okay, we had lights, never mind. The door's supposed to be here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the ladies' lavatory. I have to extend the main wheel's shaft again to make sure the smaller wheel rotates, which requires taking the mouse apart too, which I don't even... Oh, that kind of mouse. I thought you were talking about the little squeaky ones. Back at crisp and Pepsi. I have Pepsi. With a lemon in it. It's great. I'm of the opinion that if you put a lemon in a soda, it becomes automatically better. And there's probably some wash basins here. Alright. Boop. 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 That should be this entire area done. This goes up here. I'm not gonna do the numbering of the cabins today. I'll do that some other time, probably when I get the GAs. I think we'll end the stream here. Sounds like a nice rounding off point here. Itchy. Let's do it in the creationist. Thank you guys for watching this stream. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye. No, I will see you in the next one. Next stream. What is that? Maybe next week sometime. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow actually, because I can't do it in the weekend. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Gas me. Okay. I don't have a room here. I need to set it up. I don't have a room in this world, so we should have to fix that now. Why, Alex, why do you want to kill your ears? Why is that something that you enjoy doing? Ah, boom. Make it sound peaceful. Yep. There we go. Good night, guys. I'll see you in this next stream. Take care. Bye bye.